He'll mow the lawn later when these rabbits are grown enough and have found a new home with their mum. Now they can stay with him for a while.
The result of eating meat is rebirth in the hells, or as a bird, a jackal, a cannibal demon, or the like. Nyala Pema Dundul, vegetarian.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize your blessings at home, work, and anywhere.
All of you should try to set up your telephone. You go onto the site called suprememastertv.com/max or Folia, Pocha, Livia. Then you can set up your computer or even your handy smartphone without SIM into 40 quadrillion screens of Supreme Master Television. The dots are very, very small, but there are 40 quadrillion screens behind them. And if you have several no SIM phones set up on that, then it's a lot.
Other inventive ways to multiply the 40 quadrillion Supreme Master TV screens. When you go to www.suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the 1 + 3 times max button to see one big screen of Supreme Master TV Live that you can watch and listen to as usual, together with 3 smaller screens of 40 quadrillion each. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The offline button downloads the video to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without internet connection. The NX Max button shows many screens of 40 quadrillion for super multiplied blessings. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, to bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
To utilize this tool free of charge, please visit suprememastertv.com/max or youtube.com/@folia999/streams.
No meat means peace for all.
We now invite you to watch the next part of this uplifting lecture titled The Most Permanent Protection We Find in God, Part 3 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on October 30th, 1993 in Los Angeles, USA.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with share. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, don't worry. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves the Supreme Master.
Africa,
I will show you how to get direct teaching
and South America,
and keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
as well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
Got some leaves for you. Ooh, some salad. Yum. Good boy. Shall we try some peas? Oh. That's good. What about carrot?
So that's it. I don't know what else to tell you today. Except that I thank you for your effort these 2 days, helping with the fire victims and also helping the flood victims before. In the future, we should keep like that, yeah, whenever we can. And if our financial status allow, we will help them also financially, but at least physically, spiritually, right? Always in sympathy with the people who are in need. But the problem is not only to put out the fire. You know, there are so many problems. For example, cigarette butts. People who smoke on the highway or in the car, and then they just throw the cigarette out, forgetting to put it out before they throw. So in Hong Kong also, many forests, many mountains, trees have been burned because of cigarette butts. And incidentally, people told me also because of Coca-Cola and a 7-Up or Sprite kind of cans, you know. They're a little bit round bottom, yeah. And it reflects the sun, they told me. And then the heat collects there, and then some dry grasses, and then they just burn. I don't know if it's true. People in Hong Kong told me like that. So we can hardly win. And then now they say they blame it on the homeless, the wandering people who warmed themselves and started the fire. But it could be anything, and it could be our karma. But also there are many things we can prevent, like the house. Yeah, most of the houses in California are made with wood. It's good for earthquake, but it's not good for fire. So what can we do? And if you want a more solid material, it's more expensive. You can't afford it, or it's too heavy. You have to have a special order and things like that. So you can never win. And if all the homeless people are rounded up in one place and given shelters and food, but the cigarettes are still there, and maybe Coca-Cola or Sprite or any cans, any kind of cans, yeah, that shine and collect the sun with their round shape, yeah, that could cause fire also. And sometimes the wood, they themselves are the cause of fire. They massage each other, rub each other for a long time, and then that I heard that also causes fire. Is it correct or not? Yes. Am I not scientific enough? It's truly like that? True. Okay, yes. So we never win, yeah? So the causes of disasters are not only the homeless, yeah? But even the homeful also are responsible. They have home and they have no money and they smoke. And then they throw it somewhere where they don't have to, or they shouldn't throw. Sometimes people forget, you know, they don't do it on purpose. But you know, people in our society nowadays are driving a car with one hand, one cigarette over there, like that. Hey, hello, mate, how you going? And then talking on telephone, and then scolding the next one. What are you doing? You're driving like crazy. You hit me, you kill me. Get lost. Oh, honey, I'm going home soon. Yeah, home for dinner. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, like that. And then sometimes they just pop the cigarette out and they forget. You know what I mean? Like a habit. So we can never be sure how to protect ourselves from this world. So now the most protection we can get is from where? Yeah. From ourselves, from God. That's the most permanent. Because at least we know, right? We know that we have something else besides all this material possession. And then sooner or later, we will return to that where we have everything. We have the whole kingdom. So even, at least, if we encounter any misfortune, we are secured, right? We don't go berserk. We don't go into shock or mental problem and things like that. So at least, even that, the society has less burden from people like you. Understand? Yes. You're capable mentally to stand up and grow again. But I'm glad to inform you that I think none of our disciples who live in that area had any problem. I mean, no house burned, right? Or was there any? No? Okay. Because many of our people live in that area, huh? Santa Ana and all that. So it's good for you, huh? So you have to help those who are in need. Otherwise, it would be you that we have to bring food, toys, and blankets to your house. So we spare that, then we give it to others, yeah? Now, if we have a very simple life, it's easier to help people and to help ourselves, yes. And also we have security from our spiritual practice, so we never fear, right? Yes, very seldom we fear. I fear sometimes. When I go into that tube for medical exam, it looks like a tunnel, like a coffin. Like the tunnel before you go back to this world, you know? Like the tunnel that separates this world and the other world. The life and death tunnel. Oh, it looks like that. A long tube like that, and it's very, very low, and when you look, it's right in front of your nose. You feel closed in. But then I made it. Yeah, after the third time, I said, that's it, I'm going to lie here. And it was done. It's okay to have fear, you know what I mean? Because it's a habit. And sometimes you collect the fear feeling from the atmosphere also. It's not necessarily yourself. Yeah? Sometimes because we are practicing and we become more sensitive, so we collect it from other people to share with them the difficulty, the fear, or the feeling of that place or that moment. But that's what we are there for. But nevertheless, our fear are not the real fear, right? And we can conquer it. That's the difference. Yes. And we know how to do it. We know how to conquer it. It's not that the fear will disappear completely. Because we still have other brothers and sisters who are not yet fearless. And we are also sometimes influenced by them, not by choice, yes, but because we are made like that. So that we help in cleaning the planet. You understand? Every Kuan Yin practitioner shares the responsibility of cleaning the planet in some degree or another. Therefore, when you're sitting here meditating together in a group, it's not that you do it for yourselves or your 5-generation liberation or for America or for your family alone. It's for the whole planet. And the more people do that, the better. Unfortunately, not everyone realizes that. And their level is only up to thinking of the immediate benefits. Therefore, sometimes it's difficult for them to join us in this noble task force. Yes. Like vegan. It's too difficult. What? No sexual misconduct? And how about my third girlfriend? For example like that. I even can't smoke cigarette. Oh my God. And then what to do with the forest? They grow too fast. And sometimes some people ask me, one of the journalists asked me, are you always helping other people? And you never help Vietnam. You were born in Vietnam. What did you do for Vietnam? All right? Just ask me like that. Well, I said, what I did, I don't have to report to you. And what I have not done yet, I don't have to tell now. It's too early. Something like that, yes. But after all, I have helped Vietnam. Because Vietnam is one of the countries in the world. I help the world. I don't help any particular country. And there are many kinds of help. Directly, indirectly, long term, short term. Yeah, we have to see it with the wisdom eye. Yeah, whatever we give out is never lost. It will return in a circle. And because I was born in Vietnam, that gives the Vietnamese people affinity with the spiritual path. So whatever I do, automatically will affect Vietnam also. But it doesn't work in overnight. The karma is thousands, millions years old. And one Buddha, even 100 Buddhas can't do much if the people are not awakened themselves, right? Yes. We can only help in smoothing it out, uplifting it for a while, until they slowly get ready for the next Buddha to come. And then they're okay. Yeah. And the helping is not material only. Yes. People tend to concentrate on material. So just keep asking me, you give millions to the Philippines, and now you donate 1 million for America. For Vietnam, you don't do anything. I said, I did. I don't want to report, but then she pressed, and that's why I said, okay, we have done something. Also materially, yeah? We sent money to Vietnam when they had flood problems. But we don't want to always do that. We don't want Vietnam to always have floods. Besides, it's not easy to send money in Vietnam. Huh? Yeah. We risk our life even. Our disciples, when there, nearly risk their lives just to help people. And even sometimes the money didn't go to the people's hands. We risk all that and we got a lot of trouble for nothing sometimes. So it's not that we don't care. It's hard to care sometimes. But that's a karma. So we have to be patient and wait until one day the karma is over, and then we can help. We can't force the issue. We can't step over the lords of karma's head and then do what we want. Because it's not good for the people. Just like in the family, right? Our big world here is like a family. Yeah? And there are some parents who watch over us, like the children. So now, whoever is nice and quiet and good, they will be rewarded. So that they develop more and make a shining example for the other ones to follow. And the children who are naughty, repeatedly naughty, then the parents have to do something like spanking or no ice cream for 1 week, for example, like that. Yes. And then the children will learn to behave better. So now, the Lord of Karma is like our parent, you know what I mean? Who is representing the Almighty, the highest Almighty, to take care of the children here. So he has to do his job. Now because people don't remember the karma of the past lives, so they sometimes blame God, say, I'm doing good this life, I'm not doing anything, and you still burn my house. They forgot just 30 years ago, before they were born, what did they do, or where they have been, something like that. It's very easy to forget what we had done last year, never mind last life, and many lives. So when you practice for enlightenment, in the spiritual way, you have to know. We do it with no condition. Even if we follow the Kuan Yin method, we practice the highest way, we still have to accept some minor or sometimes even major problems or disasters that come to us. But luckily, there are fewer than ordinary people who don't practice, right? Yes.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, because we want to reclaim our God kingdom.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
High-spirited viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled The Most Permanent Protection We Find in God, Part 3 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is the creation story from the Yoruba people of West Africa, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, doing good deeds, life is a feast.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
ਸਾਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਨੇਕ ਭਾਸ਼ਾਵਾਂ। ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇਖੋ suprememastertv.com/schedule ਅਤੇ suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.